All right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, man, we back. Another movie review. Appreciate all the constructive criticism I did get in the comment section for my last movie review. I'm trying to perfect it. No way I'm perfect. But we back. El Camino, Breaking Bad movie story. Actually, it was a really good movie. It was 2 hours long, but it didn't really feel like 2 hours long because it kept you on your toes. And I'll do 2 parts, and then our second part, I'll get to the spoiler alert. But it shouldn't really be a spoiler. But at the end of the day, people thought that this movie was going to be, they take 5 seasons because they didn't read up on it and fit it into one movie. No. Obviously, they could have did like they did with Better Call Saul and gave Aaron Paul, which is Jesse, a spinoff. But they give a recap. It's optional. You can watch the recap on Netflix, and this movie went straight to Netflix. You can watch it or not. But I watched the recap, and it basically shows you where you at this point in the movie. And it's basically when Walter White died, they bust the meth lab. So Walter White is technically not in the movie. He is part of a few flashbacks. So he is dead. Okay, I don't think that's a spoiler. He died. Some things people think about is Walter White still alive. He got popped at the meth lab operation when they busted him. Jesse is still on the run, and that's where the movie takes place at. It's Jesse on the run. And actually, it's a really good movie. You know what I'm saying? You know, good ratings across the board. I've seen 90s, 100, and you know, this movie could have went to the movie theaters, to be honest. It had great production, great script. And like I said, it was 2 hours and 2 minutes long, but it didn't seem like it. And Jesse's on the run, and you know, Badger and Skinny Pete, they make an appearance in the movie. He on the run. He goes to Badger and Skinny Pete's house, and they fix him up, whatever. And he calls somebody to pick up the El Camino. But if you remember from watching Breaking Bad, in the second season, when they was messing with Tuco, and Hank came, and he was looking for Jesse, because they was looking for Walter White. That's before they knew he had a meth operation. And they was looking for Jesse. He said that he knew that his El Camino would have a LoJack on it. Fast forward to the movie, the police knew that El Camino had a LoJack on it, so they came looking for it. The guy that came to pick up the car to get it away for Jesse said they just activated the LoJack as he came to pick up the car, and he wasn't messing with it. He told Jesse they got a LoJack. Badger, Skinny Pete came up with a plan to buy Jesse some time. So, you know, pretty much Jesse whole thing, at first you didn't know exactly what he was looking for. So he had a ton of flashbacks, and it shows you what happened, you know, to him while you know, I think Walter wanted to kill him, and he hired the people to kill him. And they had him in the cage, and they didn't kill him, and they was treating him like a slave. And he kept flashing back to, you know, what happened, you know, when he was captured, and they was keeping him like a slave. And throughout the movie, he would have flashbacks, and he's trying to put faces, you know, together. He's trying to string things together. So the movie is always take you back to season 5 and take you back through the abuse and the trials and tribulations that he went through. He have a couple flashbacks of talking to Walter. Before I get into spoilers, no, Walter, you know, he's dead. His family didn't make an appearance. Hank didn't make a reappearance in the movie. It's basically you get appearance from Skinny, Badger, Pete, the guy at the vacuum shop, and Saul didn't make an appearance neither in the movie, the lawyer. So at the end of the day, it's pretty much Aaron Paul, Jesse going around New Mexico. And this is the spoiler right here if you don't want to hear it. It's really not a spoiler in my opinion, but he goes around. We finally figure out what he's looking for. He's looking for money. And he goes back to a spot to get the money. These guys show up with a police uniform on. And, you know, he's trying to get to the money, and they looking for the money. One of the police guys find him. He got the gun at him, and then somehow they get him in a position of weakness, and he figured out that they ain't police. They just somebody looking for the money like him. He found the money. He got split it 3 ways. It's 2 of them, 1 of him. They let him get away. Long story short, they went the other way, and then he remembered the guys that was faking as police from when he was, you know, kept captive. They was, you know, the people's people. You know what I'm saying? So he put it together. He go to the shop to start a new life to the guy that's supposed to help him. He's short $1,800. The guy being petty. So he got to get the $1,800 back. He called his parents, tell them to come pick him up because everybody know he on the run. His parents say, we about to come pick you up. You need to turn yourself in. Then he get them out the house. He go to their safe. He get their old guns. Long story short, he go back and catch up to the 2 guys that he split the money with to get the money back. All he asked the guy was for $1,800. The guy wanted to do the most. Long story short, he ended up killing both of them, getting all their money. Instead of them just giving the $1,800, he took all their money, and you know, then long story short, he get enough money to start a new life. And the guy at the vacuum shop, he gave him a new life in Alaska. Mike told him, the ex-cop, he made a couple, you know, he made flashback appearances. He told him, you know, Alaska, you know, and the guy helped him get to Alaska. He gave him over 100,000, couple 100,000, almost 200,000 to get him to Alaska. New social security card and number and all that stuff. So basically, El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie, was about how Jesse started a new life and got out of New Mexico after the whole the meth bust, and Walter White died, and he get out of town, and he started a new life in Alaska. So it was about him just getting out of New Mexico and making it to Alaska and starting a new life and basically getting his money back. It was a really good movie. You know, surprised by the production. You know, it immortalized the TV show as a classic. So it was really, really good, man. So check it out. It's on Netflix. All you gotta do is have Netflix. It's totally free. I mean, it was totally free. It's no additional payment. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, check out our movie review playlist. Got a ton of playlists as well. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, much more. Website, promo code, description. Appreciate the love, support. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation? Links in the description. Best donation you can make is share the video. One time for the one time. We gone.